Quantum supremacy near? IonQ CEO reveals future of quantum computing. Get ready for a revolution in computing that could change every industry on the planet. Quantum supremacy is arriving faster than you think. IonQ CEO Niccolo de Masi gave a bold prediction during a CNBC interview last week, declaring quantum computing's breakthrough era is on the horizon, more immediate than most realize. We're talking about quantum supremacy emerging in mere quarters or just a few years, he said, sparking excitement about solving previously unsolvable scientific challenges. As one of quantum computing's key players, alongside Rigetti, D-Wave, and Quantum Computing Inc., IonQ is advancing two critical areas: developing quantum computers and building the communication networks they'll need. But here's where it gets controversial. De Masi claims his company is almost single-handedly racing China to crack RSA encryption. A venerable security algorithm underpins modern digital communication. When we do it, he argued, our quantum networking equipment will be essential to protect civilization. Big tech and governments are flooding the space with investment. Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, and even the US government are pouring millions into quantum initiatives. Kickers include NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang's June remarks about quantum computing reaching an inflection point, with real-world applications materializing faster than expected. But this raises the question, are we ready for the security repercussions when quantum power meets real-world problems? Healthcare stands to benefit urgently. IonQ's partnership with NVIDIA, AWS, and AstraZeneca aims to simulate molecular interactions at quantum scales, accelerating drug discovery beyond classical computers' limitations. Imagine tackling diseases by analyzing molecular structures in ways traditional physics can't, de Masi suggested. Yet this potential reveals a paradox. The same tech that cures diseases might simultaneously destabilize global security by breaking digital fortresses. Consider RSA's role. This cryptographic standard relies on factoring humongous numbers, a task manageable only for quantum computers. If IonQ succeeds, as de Masi claims, it could require worldwide upgrades to post-quantum encryption. His assertion that the West relies on us to counter Chinese quantum efforts sparks debates about whether private companies should lead national security priorities. Wall Street's enthusiasm is undeniable. CNBC reports growing investment momentum as quantum applications appear imminent, but this is the part most people miss. The technology still operates in experimental phases, and practical implementations remain several years away. Adds de Masi, we're making progress in every applied science domain. From chemistry to logistics, the stakes couldn't be higher. As China reportedly pursues similar quantum ambitions, de Masi paints a race against time. When we crack RSA, he warned, our networking solutions will be vital to safeguarding global systems. This assertion raises ethical concerns. Should breakthroughs in security-breaking technologies be celebrated or treated as a dual-edged sword? CNBC's Investing Club holds positions in Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon, and NVIDIA. Sign up now to track developments. Your thoughts? Do you believe IonQ can lead the West to secure quantum supremacy first? Should governments regulate corporate quantum projects? Let's discuss below. Quantum computing stocks 2025, Rosenblatt's buy ratings on IonQ D-Wave explained. Imagine a world where computers can solve problems that are currently beyond our reach. This is the promise of quantum computing, and it's a field that's heating up fast. Rosenblatt Securities has just thrown its hat into the ring, initiating coverage on two key players in the quantum computing arena, IonQ and D-Wave Quantum. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite the positive ratings, shares in both companies dipped as the Nasdaq Composite retreated. Let's dive in and see what's driving this market and why it's so volatile. Rosenblatt Securities analyst Kevin Garrigan has set a price target of $70 for IonQ and $30 for D-Wave. He believes that IonQ is well positioned to be a major player in the quantum computing market, which he sees as a multiple winner market rather than a winner-takes-all scenario. Garrigan is confident that IonQ will exit 2025 with annualized revenues exceeding $100 million, nearly doubling in 2026 and potentially reaching $1 billion in revenue over the next few years. This is a bold prediction, but it's one that could reshape the tech landscape as we know it. On the stock market today, IonQ's stock dipped by 2% to $41.40, while D-Wave's stock shed nearly 2% to $17.95. Both companies are set to report their second quarter earnings soon, IonQ on August 6th and D-Wave on August 7th. Rigetti Computing and Quantum Computing will follow, reporting on August 12th and mid-August, respectively. But here's the part most people miss. A basic options trading strategy around earnings can allow investors to buy a stock at a predetermined price without taking on a lot of risk. This could be a game changer for those looking to capitalize on the volatility of quantum computing stocks. D-Wave, founded in 1999 by researchers from the University of British Columbia, is a pioneer in quantum annealing, a process that offers several advantages over both classical computing and gate-based quantum systems for optimization workloads. Garrigan believes that D-Wave's growing portfolio of commercial customers and use cases validates the technology. He also notes that while government agencies have mainly focused on gate-model quantum computers, this focus could shift, opening up new opportunities for D-Wave. Quantum computing stocks have been volatile in 2025, with a fierce debate over how fast the technology will be commercialized. NVIDIA, a major player in the tech industry, has offered differing views on the matter. In 2025, D-Wave's stock has advanced by 120%, while IonQ's shares are up almost 4%. Rigetti's shares have advanced over 1%, and quantum computing is down 3%. Wall Street analysts expect IonQ to report a loss of 30 cents per share, widening its loss from 18 cents a year earlier. IonQ's revenue is expected to grow by 52% to $17.3 million. In the September quarter, IonQ's revenue is expected to reach $25.6 million. D-Wave, on the other hand, turned profitable on an adjusted basis in the March quarter due to a one-time revenue pop, but it's expected to record a 5-cent loss in Q2, narrowing from a 10-cent loss a year earlier. D-Wave's revenue is expected to grow by 17% to $2.6 million, reaching $3.2 million in the September quarter. So, what do you think? Is the quantum computing market set to explode, or is it all hype? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's spark a debate and see where the future of computing is headed.